Hello, future Canyon Vista band members! My name is Mrs. Stain, and I am one of the band directors here at Canyon Vista, and I've been teaching here for 10 years, and I just love it here because our band feels so much like a family, and it's a really great place to be. So normally you would see me teaching class or having fun with our band students, but today we're going to talk about all of the instrument choices that you have when you join the Canyon Vista Band. You're going to hear from our current students and all about the instruments that they chose and why they love band, and they're going to demonstrate all of their instruments for you today. So I'm so excited for you to go on this journey with us, and I can't wait to see you at our instrument tryouts. So let's get started.
Hi, I'm Sophia. I'm an 8th grader at Canyon Vista Middle School, and I play the flute. I love playing the flute because it is such an amazing instrument with the most beautiful sound. You can play so many different things on it, and it is small and easy to manage, which is always a plus. Some interesting facts about the flute are, it's very versatile and can play in all kinds of ensembles. It can play both high and low notes. It's made out of metal, obviously, and it is one of the oldest instruments in the world. I create music on the flute by blowing air across the embouchure hole and fingering different keys, like this. Hi, my name is Katya, and I'm an 8th grader at Canyon Vista Middle School. I play the oboe, which I love because it's just a really interesting instrument, and there aren't that many oboes in our school, so I really like being part of like a small group. Some interesting facts about the oboe is that it's a double reed instrument, which means it makes sound when I blow into these two pieces of cane. And then the oboe also usually plays the melody, which is like the main part of a song. The oboe can play in like band or in a full orchestra. The oboe reads in treble clef, which means it plays higher notes. Yeah, so here's what it sounds like.
Hi, my name is Timothy, and I'm a 7th grader at Canyon Vista Middle School. I play the bassoon, which I love because it's obviously the best instrument and I really like the sound. Some interesting facts about the bassoon are that it plays in band and full orchestra, and it reads bass and tenor clef. Here's what the bassoon sounds like.
Hello, 5th graders. My name is Deva Chinu, and I'm an 8th grader at Canyon Vista Middle School. I play the clarinet, which I like playing because it plays a melody very often, and I like being the exciting part of the song. It's also very light, and it's portable. Some other facts are that it's a woodwind made of wood. It plays band and full orchestra. It uses a singular reed, and it plays 4 octaves. Let me show you what it sounds like.
And I am an 8th grader at Canyon Vista. I play the saxophone, which I love because it's a cool instrument that's really fun to play. Although the saxophone is mostly made of metal, it is actually considered a woodwind because of the reed. The reed is a little piece of wood that you put on the mouthpiece, and when you put your mouth around the mouthpiece and blow, the reed vibrates against your lip, which is what creates the sound in the saxophone. While you're blowing, if you push down on one of these keys, it covers a hole. And since it covers that hole, it makes the air have to travel farther, which changes the note that you're playing. In 6th grade, you start out playing on this saxophone, the alto saxophone. You learn how to play it with the rest of the 6th graders that are learning how to play it. In 7th grade, you get to move to a whole band with all the rest of the instruments as well. In 7th grade, you also get the choice to switch to a tenor saxophone or a baritone saxophone, which are both lower voiced saxophones than the alto, or you can choose to stay on the alto saxophone. When you have more experience, you have the opportunity to make an ensemble, which is a group where you play music with your friends, and you can play jazz music, which is really fun. Here is a recording of 2 saxophones in a duet.
My name is Jasper Gant, and I'm an 8th grader at Canyon Vista Middle School. I play the trumpet, which I love for multiple reasons. Number 1, it plays the melody, which means that a lot of those cool movie themes, most of them you can play on the trumpet. Number 2, it only has 3 valves, which makes it super easy to understand, seeing as it only has a few combinations. Number 3, it is the highest brass instrument, which means it reads treble clef, and you can play some really cool solo pieces. The trumpet gets its sound by buzzing lips. They don't sound too good on the mouthpiece, but when you put it on the instrument, it sounds beautiful. Now I'm going to play a song you've probably heard before.
Hi, I'm Annalise, an 8th grader at Canyon Vista Middle School, and I play the French horn, which I love because it can play super high and super low. It has the biggest range of any brass instrument in the band. The way you play the French horn is by buzzing through a mouthpiece, like this. If you want to change the sound of your buzz, you can change the shape of your mouth, and then you can make it sound like this. If you want to change your sound even more, you can put your mouthpiece on the horn and press these buttons. These buttons are called valves. There are 4 valves on the French horn that you can press to make your sound lower or higher. When you press them, you open and close tubes on your French horn. If you unraveled all of the tubing and laid it out into a line, it would be about 18 feet long, which is about as tall as a giraffe. This is what it sounds like.
Hello, I'm Alex and I'm an 8th grader in the Canyon Vista band, and I play the trombone, which I love because I'm the bass of the band. Did you know that I actually play with the slides, so I don't have any keys like most instruments? And did you know Charlie Brown's teacher was actually voice acted by a trombone with a toilet plunger in it? Crazy. Anyways, I have a fun song for you.
Hi, my name is Rebecca, and I'm an 8th grader at Canyon Vista Middle School. I play the euphonium, which I love because I really like the way it sounds, and that I can play some of my favorite music with it. Some interesting facts about the euphonium are that it is a smaller version of the tuba and plays a little higher. It has the valves or buttons like a trumpet and plays in the same range as a trombone. Euphoniums read in bass clef, and they're sometimes called baritones. Here's what it sounds like.
I'm Drew, and I'm an 8th grader at Canyon Vista Middle School. I play the tuba, which I love because it helps keep the band on tempo during songs. Some interesting facts about the tuba are that it plays bass parts of the song, often plays loud and low, uses lots of air, and is one of the largest instruments, and reads bass clef. Here's what it sounds like. And that's what it sounds like. Hope you pick tuba next year when you join band.
Hi, my name is Alan McEwen. I'm an 8th grader at Canyon Vista Middle School. I play percussion, which I love because of the variety of different instruments you get to play. As a percussionist, I play mainly 2 different instruments, one of which is a mallet instrument, which is a pitched instrument. It is very similar to the piano. It has the same octaves, same notes. It's used in basically every band, and it plays mostly just the main melody. Here's what it sounds like. Also, I get to play the snare drum. It is played with drumsticks, just like you'd find on a drum set. Snare drums play the rhythmic parts of a song. They help the band keep tempo. I have a practice pad with me because snare drums are very loud, but this is not loud at all. So you can play whenever you want. Here's what it sounds like.
Hi, future CVMS Mustangs. You've already met Miss Stain, so let me introduce myself. I'm Jay Hagee, the other band director at Canyon Vista. By this point, you've already seen all of the instruments that we have to offer in our band program. I know that's a lot to think about, and you may be nervous or still on the fence about what instrument you think you might want to play next year. No worries. We're going to help you figure out exactly what instrument will be perfect for you. After you sign up for band class, I'll be sending out an email with the date and time for our instrument tryouts, or as I like to call them, instrument fittings. This will be a time where you can try out all the instruments, talk to the directors, and figure out exactly what instrument will fit you best. Trying out instruments is just like trying on a shoe. We want to find something that's going to be comfortable for you, and I want to help you know that you will be successful next year with whatever instrument you pick. If you have any questions about how band works at CVMS or the instrument fitting process, please feel free to contact me at j_hagee@roundrockisd.org. I can't wait to meet you all soon and make beautiful music together here at Canyon Vista.